When you're diagnosed with the big C, it's a shock to your system emotionally, physically. You feel like you're the only person in the world that this has ever happened to, which is not true by any means. But until you sit and talk to other people who are going through a very similar situation, it's hard to understand that.
So the foundation began with an idea from Howard Gallion, whose wife Lois and he were both my patients, and she contracted gastric cancer, and it was a very aggressive cancer, and within about 6 months she had passed away. Living in Moses Lake for the last 39 years. I'm a founding member of the foundation, the president of the foundation board since 2000. A cancer patient, first of all, is dealing with shock and awe of what am I going to do, and needs information. But after that, they need transportation. That energized Howard around this whole issue because they'd struggled quite a bit with travel and staying out of town for her treatments and just feeling lost because of the distances involved. So early on, he actually donated over $100,000 to get us going financially. And then when he passed away, we were his sole heir. That's kind of where the idea of having a Cancer Foundation office started. We really needed something to support patients and their families here, where we could have a support group where we could start to help in this area.
Thank you. Nice to see you. Yeah.
Not having treatment closer to home is a huge burden on rural cancer patients. There's just not a lot of people who feel that there's help out there for them. And so when they do come and walk in the door, it's an amazing feeling to see them kind of breathe out a sigh of relief. And that's our goal, is to provide that safe space. Since the beginning, we have always offered financial help and emotional services to those in need. We generally have about 200 active clients that we're helping per month. One of our main services is providing gas cards and grocery cards to our patients to help with the financial costs. We offer bone broth that's made with love from a cancer survivor, and that's also a way to get some nutrition without having to drink protein shakes all the time. And I think one of our biggest is the phone calls, just checking on them once a week or every other week just to see how they're doing in their treatment journey.
My original diagnosis was in 2006. We made trips 5 days a week, like 35 trips straight for radiation treatments. We were 3/4 of the way through my cancer treatments when she was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I would rather be the caregiver. Knowing what the person went through that has the cancer is much worse.
And so we started the journey again, going back and forth to Spokane. The gas card, very important. It's just those little things that matter so much.
And that's Howard and I and some board members, and we're got a big quilt we're going to give to somebody. So early on, it was very clear to us, and it was clear to Howard too, that we needed radiation therapy here in Moses Lake. And so we realized that it was way bigger than we could handle on our own, and that we needed to have a partner that was a really high quality radiation provider.
We were approached by Confluence Health to join them in this project, but there was a lot of work that we had to do to reach our goal, and one of them was to raise $3.5 million from this community. And I just remember thinking, there's no way we're not going to reach this goal. I just never even crossed my mind that we wouldn't succeed. Never. And we were very excited that we were able to finish this project. The community inspires our ability to give back to our community. It's a full circle.
The building for the radiation therapy is now up. One of the main radiation oncologists said, I think what we should do is write on the walls all the supportive things that we can, how we love our patients and how we're supporting them. And that way they'll be surrounded by all this love. It was kind of emotional. There were kids there, there were older people. It was really amazing.
This is something that is huge for our foundation. Cancer clients locally can stick around home to get their cancer treatment and not have the burden of driving. Then that will allow us to provide more services and different services. And I feel that this is just the beginning. We're here to provide emotional support and provide a safe place for cancer clients and their families to come and to feel loved and to feel supported. There will always be a need for that. So we will always be here for them.